It's Saturday, so you know what that means, folks. Syndicate Championship Wrestling proudly brings to you another episode of Saturday Showdown. I am your hostess with the mostest, Shaggy Black, and we're here to bring you some of the hardest hitting fake virtual fighting this side of the internet could provide to you. Welcome back, folks, and if you're new here, we definitely appreciate you joining in. Folks, it's going to be a hell of a card tonight. Our main event of the evening, the SCW Women's World Championship, will be defended in a steel cage match as Champagne Knight takes on her rival Hannah Day. After a hellacious street fight at Civil War, these two are going to go at it one final time for that SCW World title. Speaking of which, later on this evening, we will have a fatal four-way to determine the number one contender for the SCW World title, as Kevin Youngblood goes on to face James Lee, Aiden Alexander, and JT Money. All four men get their opportunity to face the winner of next week's main event. This will be a Falls Count Anywhere match between Landon Kelly and Dwayne Fox for the SCW World title. That, folks, is next week. But coming tonight, we got a hell of a strong opener here with Money Gang Incorporated taking on the likes of Adrian Angel and Alex Perez. Let's head down to the ring. Incorporated comes down to the ring with, you see, he has the television championship still around his waist. Lord knows when's the last time he's defended that television championship. And of course, you see Diaz, Tatem alongside him. Both these men a part of War Games that past weekend from Civil War, picking up the victory, did Money Gang Inc. by, if one can believe it, a low blow to one Alex Perez. And you know, these two are looking to start off the night locked in, but they got two guys here that are willing to get their get back.
And their opponents, first representing the Alliance from Sao Paulo, Brazil, weighing in at 219 pounds, Adrian the Dragon Angel.
Adrian Angel, one half of the Awakening faction, coming down to the ring, getting ready to partner up with a longtime rival and also teammate of his Civil War match from War Games, from past Civil War, excuse me. Rudo is looking to get some type of revenge against these two members of Money Gang Inc. And everyone's favorite bad guy is trying to get back on top. And he's going to do anything he can to pick up the victory tonight for the Awakening. Because we also know later this evening, his partner, James Lee, will be in a fatal four-way against JT Money, Kevin Youngblood, and Aiden Alexander for a shot to be the number one contender for the SCW World Championship. So this win tonight will be an early win for the Awakening. But now showing up the ever mysterious, violent nature of Alex Perez. One thought we would see that unleashed at Civil War in the War Games match, and do tell he did bring weapons down to the ring. The first man to bring weapons. Of course, it wouldn't have been an Alex Perez match without it. But tonight, he is looking for revenge. The loud cheers as Alex Perez again suffered the loss, the pinfall loss in the War Games match at Civil War via low blow from Diaz Tatem, and apparently that wasn't even the first low blow on the show. That was done by one of the women in the women's championship match later tonight. That was done by Hannah Day, as some people call it the low blow heard round the world. But that, ladies and gentlemen, we will see the culmination of that later this evening. Meanwhile, Alex Perez, I don't know what happened to the announcer, but Alex Perez focused on getting his get back against the Money Gang Incorporated by any means necessary. But luckily for both Diaz Tatem and Reese Price, this is a match that has disqualifications, so Alex won't be able to use any weapons or any of that of this nature. This is going to be straight hands from the dark martial artist. Looking like we're starting off with Diaz Tatem and, of course, Angel in the ring. Bells ringing, and here we go. Angel throwing out the combos early. And look at that, brain buster. Angel gonna go straight for Diaz. And Angel knocking some sense with Diaz with the reversal. Diaz trying to moonsault. No, Angel gets out of the way. Tatem going for no super kick straight onto the button. I thought he was going for a roll up there. Oh, STO. Tatem tags in Price, and Price, the big television champion. One's gonna wonder when he's gonna be defending that television championship. Sometime soon. He's still got 3 matches before he can do it. We got a cover here. No, not even a 1 count. Angel kicks right out. Not even a 1 count. Now Angel clapping back, taking the leg out of Price. And that is that ever injured leg. But now Angel tags in Perez, and now look at Perez getting chopped by those big hands of Price. And now Price just aiming the onslaught. Look at that. Oh my God. The combinations from Price. And Price launching Alex. And now what's Price thinking? Oh, and Price stomping on the midsection of Perez there. This has not been a good time for Alex here in this match. Oh, look at the back elbow, and again. And now he tags in Diaz Tatem, and Tatem again trying to go for a springboard and fails. I don't know if that's the doing of Yamashita, who apparently Tatem likes to talk to. And you see, look at the combos from Perez. Yamashita and Tatem keep going back and forth in conversation, thinking like it's an imaginary friend or the demon that Tatem has in store in his mind. But ever since he started talking to him, there has been a new attitude from Diaz Tatem. And look at this, look at the knee to the midsection. And now Tatem makes that tag back to Price. Alex is out. And oh, what a senton from Reese Price. Now Price with the, ow, dropping the forearms in the back of the neck of Perez. Oh, but look at this. Perez was saved a little bit by Adrian Angel. But Angel only can do so much. Perez has got to make a tag. Oh, but Tatem attacking Perez there. But Perez unfazed by it, going right after the legs of Tatem. Right at the legs of Price. And look at the combos. Oh, and a knee to the button. Perez has got to make that tag. Tag made to Angel. And Price reversing. Angel with the reversal there. Now Angel trying to gain some ground. Oh, Russian leg sweep from Angel. Oh, look at the clothesline from Angel. Price is looking to make a tag. Tatem put his hand out. And now could be going for the kiss. Angel's kiss connects. And we got a cover. No, not even a 1 count. But now Tatem can't enter the ring. And now Angel has got Price in his sights. But Price with the block. Look at this. Angel going for another submission anyway. Got that crossface locked in, but Price gets right out. Price trying to send Angel to the corner, but Angel with the reversal. Drop down. Drop kick, but no. Price gets out of the way. And now Price. Oh! Rib breaker. And now Price has got, oh my God, what a power bomb from the television champion. And Reese Price looking to cause more damage. Oh my God. Angel's got to make that tag, but he couldn't get to the corner. Price cut him off. Now Angel trying to pull himself up from the ropes on the outside. Here comes Price. Oh, and Price with a gut check, sending Angel to the outside. The last time these two members of Money Gang Inc. were in a tag team match, Angel and James Lee won by countout. And now look at this, Angel getting caught by Price after taking out, Diaz Tatem, and we got a cover. 1, no, Perez breaks it up. Now Alex can't enter the ring until he's tagged in. Reese Price grabbing the head of Angel, and now just putting in work. Now Price climbing to the top rope. Oh my God, wait, biggest moonsault ever, and it connects. Price with the cover. 1, 2, kick out at 2. That did not put away the Black Dragon of the Awakening. Price pulling Angel in that corner, but now Price picking up Angel. Oh, another rib breaker. Price again looking to do damage. Price picking up Angel and power bombs him again. My God. Angel can't even make it to his corner. Price isn't letting him. Price now pulling Angel away from the ropes, and Alex cannot enter the ring. And now Price looking to finish. Low tide! Low tide connects. And that could be all she wrote, folks. 1, 2, 3. Your winner, Money Gang Inc. And look at this, celebrating the victory as Perez and Angel rolling out of the ring. Price telling both men to get out. They're done with him. I think Alex Perez may have just suffered an injury. As Angel being the one to help him out to the back. What a hell of a way to start the night for Money Gang Inc. Will this continue as maybe we see JT Money pick up the victory later this evening in the Fatal 4-Way match and go on to be the #1 contender for the SCW World Championship, which, again, we will see next week as the SCW World Championship is on the line as Dwayne Fox defends his newly won SCW World Championship against Landon Kelly. No holds barred, falls count anywhere. And that match will be our main event next week. But for now, let's head to the next match of the evening as we see the debut, the Showdown debut of J-Dubble. Let's head down to the ring. Nakano coming down to the SCW arena looking to take on J-Dubble tonight. But last time we seen Bison, man, he was putting up a fight in one-on-one competition. It was good to see him back in the SCW arena here. I gotta give big ups to Bison Nakano. Speaking of which, if you like how Bison looks, you can always download him via the WWE 2K25 Creation Suite under Greenland Cause. That is spelled GR 2 3s instead of E's in land, and you can just search that hashtag up and you can find him and many more characters that we use here. And speaking of which, folks, I want to say thank you so much for tuning in to this week's episode and all the other episodes. If you ever tuned in with us, thank you for doing that and being subscribed and hitting that like button. That helps grow our helps get us out there. And if you happen to catch a show, hit that. It's like, make sure you're hitting that like button and hitting that. And if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and subscribe, man. We have fun around here. We put on great matches, and we're a good way to spend your Saturday afternoon.
And his opponent from New Orleans, Louisiana, weighing in at 220 pounds.
J-Dub, and it looks like a returning Kevin Youngblood is alongside him. J-Dub out here put on a hell of a show at Civil War in the War Games match, taking Kevin Youngblood's place. But one can only tell here that, actually, I'm going to be honest with you, you would think he would be one of the all-stars in that match. The only thing he actually was remembered on was he took a hell of a beating. And I do remember one member of the Awakening, Team Awakening, Antoine Cartiers, as soon as he got out of his cage and entered that War Games match, he went straight after J-Dub. And I can only tell you that if Cartier didn't have an injury here keeping him off the card tonight, he would be here, probably coming after both Kevin Youngblood and J-Dub. J-Dub here in the Showdown arena looking to put on a show here. And now you see Bison ready and J-Dub, of course, ready to go. Bell is rung, and here we go. J-Dub with the collar and elbow tie-up. Both of these men locked in, but Nakano pushes Dub back. And now, oh, look at the lariat from Bison Nakano. J-Dub gets right back up and eats it. You see Kevin Youngblood on the outside. Kevin, of course, taking full advantage of bringing in J-Dub in. But we got a roll up here. Will J-Dub suffer his first loss? What the hell? Kevin pulls out the ref. Kevin pulls the ref out of the ring before we can get a 1 count. And now he's talking to the referee. And the ref wondering what the hell is going on. Again, both these men tie up again. Bison looking to break it up. Oh, and Bison with a cheap shot to J-Dub. Didn't expect that. But Kevin out here already causing distractions. And Bison not falling for any of that. But again, Kevin also bringing in J-Dub as a being recruited here in the SCW, hoping to rebuild the SCW locker room, saying that Cartier doesn't deserve to be here and isn't a real wrestler, is what Kevin Youngblood saying. Meanwhile, J-Dub is the wave of the future. Oh, but J-Dub is getting owned right now, and Nakano with the rollover, but no, J-Dub with a rollover. 1, no, just a 1 count. J-Dub, of course, with the moonsault and connects. J-Dub hyping himself up. And Dub now taking Bull and put him in the corner. And oh, Bison could be busted open. And look at this. Oh, what a forearm shot. Look at the drop kick connecting. And look at this, a stomp to the chest from J-Dub. And now Jay going up to the top rope. That inverted Phoenix splash, and he doesn't get all of it. He misses. And Nakano fighting back. And now J-Dub, that shoulder separator right there. Taking out Bison's arm. J-Dub setting up. Oh, reverse DDT. J-Dub again trying to hype himself up here, but Bison fighting back with a mean right. Now chop from J-Dub and a chop from Bison. And these two are just kind of beat the hell out of each other. You got to respect for Bison. Look at Bison wanting more. And J-Dub allowing it. J-Dub with a slap. Bison still telling him to bring it on. But J-Dub this time telling Bison to hit him. And now they're going back and forth. Beating the hell out of each other. And look at this. J-Dub gets the best of him with these strikes and kicks. Oh, and a side suplex. J-Dub getting in the corner. J-Dub ready. Uzumaki barrage. And we got a cover. 1, 2, 3. No, 2.999. J-Dub thought he put away Bison right there. And look at that moonsault. Now J-Dub going back up to the top rope. Could it be that inverted Phoenix Splash? And this time he gets it from way the hell from the opposite side of the ring. And now J-Dub. Oh! Uzumaki barrage standing again. And this time we got him. 1, 2, 3. Your winner, J-Dub. And this match was hard hitting, folks. This is what we like to see here in Syndicate Championship Wrestling. Hard hitting, fake virtual fighting at its finest. And you see J-Dub putting in some offensive work here. And you see that drop kick, nice little drop kick there. J-Dub again was not gonna be denied here in this match. But Bison give it up for him. He was doing all he could, and look at this from the corner. I thought this was it. I thought a Uzumaki barrage straight to the chin would put him away. And he's got the 1 and 2 count, but he kicks out at 3. Kicks out right before 3. But this was the most impressive thing. As we see the referee actually going back to the turnbuckle. I think Kevin Youngblood took the turnbuckle off, distracting the ref and hitting the but J-Dub hits that Uzumaki barrage and gets the 1, 2, 3. Your winner, J-Dub.
Here is your winner, J-Dub.
J-Dub picks up a win, and Kevin Youngblood still on the outside, making sure his new signee is still here, going to pick up a victory by any means. J-Dub is looking to impress. And folks, again, I want to say thank you all for tuning in when this goes live. If you want to know when this goes live, it goes live every Saturday, 1 p.m. Eastern, noon Central. And on top of that, if you want to be notified, you can click that bell notification icon, and that will let you know when we go live every single time. Coming up next, though, it is the Fatal 4-Way match to determine who is next in line for the SCW World Championship as their #1 contender. Folks, I'm not going to keep you waiting. I'm going to head down to the ring for this match right now. Let's go. JT Money and his Crucial Crashouts of the Money Gang Incorporated pick up that win at Civil War in War Games. So, of course, he was rewarded a spot in this Fatal 4-Way to get a chance to become the #1 contender to face the winner out of next week's main event between Dwayne Fox and Landon Kelly. But he's got 3 other men to go up against in this match. And boy, oh boy, they're going to be very tough to handle. Speaking of which,
and his opponents, first representing the family from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 245 pounds, the king of old school, Kevin Youngblood.
Kevin Youngblood out here in the Fatal 4-Way has also been granted the #1 contender shot. Now, to be fair, I think J-Dub should have been in this spot since he was a part of the match that, of course, helped Money Gang Inc. become winners and have them be into this match. However, as Youngblood does, I want to say he took full advantage of not wrestling in the Civil War match and just decided to reap the benefits. I mean, the king of old school is also known as the villain, so you never can trust a villain wholeheartedly. But this man, I get, is also just weaseled his way into getting an opportunity to become a #1 contender for the SCW World Championship.
And from Long Island, New York, weighing in at 235 pounds, A-list, Aiden Alexander.
Unlike Kevin Youngblood, the A-lister himself, the Versace Poppy, Aiden Alexander, earned his way to be in this Fatal 4-Way match. And, of course, he earned that by picking up the victory against Kevin's own son, Prince Youngblood, in a one-on-one matchup. And that was our opening contest at Civil War, which you can go back and watch here on this YouTube channel. And now Aiden, of course, trying to get back. Aiden was one of our first ever SCW World Champions way back in the day. Aiden has now been trying to get back up to the ladder to become champion here again in SCW. And Aiden, again, trying to continue the winning streak that he's had. And picking up a victory here tonight would work so much for the A-lister.
There's heroes and there's legends. Heroes get remembered, but legends never die, never die.
And representing the Alliance from Houston, Texas, weighing in at 241 pounds, James.
Now, I've been talking about people earning their way into this Fatal 4-Way match. James Lee didn't win the War Games match at Civil War, but our beloved GM Ian Jacobs took it upon himself to make sure that this contest wasn't going to be ran by JT Money or Kevin Youngblood. Of course, I say that because those two men could be in cahoots and try to take out Aiden Alexander. So our GM wanted to even the odds by throwing James Lee in there. But I have to tell you this now. What's going to be next for James Lee if he doesn't win this? James has gone on a path of ups and downs. He has been going through these trials and tribulations since we started here in 2025, excuse me. Since we started here in 2025 in season 4. And James is looking for that victory that can turn this season around for him. And James, of course, going in with 3 former world champions. So this match is going to be an important one. See JT and Kevin ready to go. Aiden locked in. And James, of course, going into this match. And here we go. Folks, when it's a multi-man match like this, I'm going to try and call it the best I can. Oh, and JT Money with the kick to the jaw. And James Lee taking on Kevin Youngblood. These 4 men are going right at it. Now Kevin taking out JT Money. I didn't think he needed to do that. But now look at this. Aiden with a roll-up. No, gets that broken up. Aiden going right after Kevin, and James going after JT Money. JT Money fighting off. Now Aiden looking. What the hell is Aiden doing? Aiden, oh my God! Spanish fly! Spanish fly delivered to Kevin Youngblood. And the crowd is loving it. Aiden is going to definitely be the one to pull out the flashy moves here. But look at Kevin. Kevin with the roll-up. Kevin trying to end this match. No! JT Money getting taken down by James Lee, and Kevin Youngblood throwing Aiden in there. And now Aiden, look at this. Aiden with a power bomb. My goodness me. Now Kevin, JT Money gets out of it, and I guess my whole thoughts, look at the pin, wait, 1. No, kick out at 1. My whole thought with JT Money and Kevin Youngblood were going to work together here, but it looks like these two are every man for himself. And look at JT. The Rana King is cometh, but Kevin with the reversal. Kevin Youngblood grabbing JT Money and put him on those ropes. Now what's Kevin thinking? Kevin with a clothesline to JT Money. Kevin running. Kevin, oh my God! Tope Suicida! And meanwhile, Kevin and Aiden are on the outside. Kevin trying to go welcome to Toronto. And, oh, Aiden with the reversal. JT going right after James. And now Aiden, oh, when there's one, there's usually a sequel, but if you do well, you get a trilogy. Aiden is gone off a bean, as the kids might say, but JT Money stopping Aiden in his tracks. Oh! Knee shot delivered to JT Money, and all four men are on the outside. Oh! JT throws James Lee into that turnbuckle. Meanwhile, Aiden throwing JT into the guardrail. Now Kevin coming right after Aiden with a neck breaker. And now Kevin, what the hell is Kevin doing? Kevin, oh my God! Dropping JT on the back of his head, right on his knee. Oh, and throwing JT into the steel steps. Kevin's trying to gain some distance between him. Oh, look at that. Aiden throwing the kendo stick and it just splinters. And now Aiden could be going in credits. In credits. No, Kevin breaks it up. JT Money with a kick to the back to Kevin, and now it's just Aiden and JT Money standing. JT Money with a reversal. JT, oh, with that crescent kick. Now Kevin trying to position himself, but James Lee not having it. James had some words for Kevin. He's been saying Kevin's been chasing him and just chasing to try to become something he isn't. But meanwhile, Kevin, look at him turn the page. Kevin with the Dream Crusher. He got a pin. One, no. James Lee breaks it up. James Lee breaks it up, and now Kevin going right after James. And these two have a heated rivalry. As I said, James says Kevin is just trying to chase his shadow because he can never be what he once was. And James Lee is still the face of SCW. And he's got to his point. When Kevin has fought James one-on-one, Kevin has picked up victories against James Lee. Let's not kid ourselves. However, James definitely had a point when it came down to it. But when the lights are bright, Kevin can't beat James Lee. Now James with a kendo stick straight to Kevin. Oh, and throws that kendo stick right in front of Kevin's face. But now Kevin taking the sledgehammer away and hitting Aiden with it. And now look at this. Oh my God, what a neck breaker from James Lee. James going right after JT Money. Bodies are everywhere. Look at this. Oh, a gut buster from James Lee. And JT Money kick to the chin. Oh, and a super kick to the back of the head of James Lee. JT Money back in the ring, separating himself from the others on the outside. James Lee is back into the ring. JT Money celebrating a little too early. And now James locking that submission maneuver in. Could he get JT Money to tap? No, Aiden breaks it up. The off the air, the OTA was locked into JT Money, and JT Money is out. Aiden with the reversal. JT Money was out for a second there. Oh! James Lee tried to go. James Lee tried to go for the top shelf. Missed it. Like I said, I'm trying to keep up with this match, folks. This has been crazy. And now Kevin setting up Canadian Destroyer and red carpet hit. Both men, all four men. We got two pins. 1, 2. No, kick out at 2. I think Kevin thought he put away JT Money with that. Meanwhile, Aiden thought he put away James Lee with the red carpet. And now Aiden, Aiden with those Canadian Destroyer. And James Lee hits the top shelf on JT Money. And now James with those elbow shots to the back of the head of JT. Meanwhile, Aiden's got another kendo stick and he's beating the hell out of Kevin. What's James Lee thinking? James Lee up! Oh, touch this guy, misses! James Lee getting caught up in the bully choke from JT Money. And James Lee looking to power out of that. And now Aiden, James is going right. James is getting attacked by Aiden. And now the OTA is locked in again. No! And Kevin taking out James. And now Aiden setting up. He's going for the trilogy again. There's one. There's two. And then there's the third. Will this be enough to keep Kevin down? But no, James Lee with a roll-up. No. JT Money breaks that up. And now James sending JT Money to the ropes. But Kevin, what the hell is Kevin doing? Kevin taking James and putting him in the corner. Now JT's coming out of nowhere and attacking Kevin. Like I said, the respect level was there at one point, and now it's not. James Lee taking out both Aiden Alexander and JT Money. And now Kevin throwing James Lee back in the corner. And Kevin been busted open. And now Kevin, look at this. Oh, kick to the face. We got cover 1, 2. No, just a 1 count. James Lee rolling out of the ring. Now Kevin's going back. Kevin's got a bat. And JT Money. 1. No, kick out at 1. JT Money hit break the bank, keeping Aiden down. Again, all 4 of these men are former SCW World Champions at some point in their career. And look at this. We got a pinfall. 1. No. Kick out. No, the pin was breaking up. James going right after JT Money. JT Money with another. JT Money with another break the bank. And now look at this. Aiden and JT working together. James Lee broke a kendo stick against the back of Aiden. Aiden ain't forgot about it. Meanwhile, Kevin setting up. Could be going for another drink run. No! Aiden with the reversal. And JT with a cover. No! Breaks that up. Now Kevin's got Aiden in the corner. Another break the bank from JT Money. James Lee is out. And what is Kevin doing? Kevin. Brain buster! Oh my God, it's just bodies everywhere. And the crowd is loving everything about this. And we got a clothesline. 1, no, Kevin breaks that up. Who is going to be your new #1 contender? Looks like Aiden. And credits. We got a cover. No, James Lee breaks it up. James going right after the leg of Aiden. And now Kevin. Oh, Aiden setting up for something in the corner. Oh, trying to get the top shelf. Think he didn't get all of it. Now Aiden. Oh, Pele kick from Aiden. And now what the hell is Kevin doing? Kevin bringing in those steel steps. Aiden gets cut off. And now Kevin. Oh, Russian leg sweep. And now James and Kevin are the only 2 left in the ring. James slapping the hell out of Kevin. And oh my God, look at JT Money throwing the chair at Aiden. James and Kevin. And now OTA's locked in. Off the air, but Kevin breaking out. James did say he was going to make Kevin tap to the OTA. Look at this. Oh no. He caught Kevin by surprise. Wait, 1, 2, 3, your winner and new #1 contender, James Lee. My God, this match was pandemonium. Every man was for themselves here. You gotta give it up to all 4 men. Who wanted it more? That's what it just came down to. As they were beating the hell out of each other. Early on, you saw kendo sticks and sledgehammers, chairs, and baseball bats being used. Bodies were all over the place, man. That was insane. Crazy match. I couldn't tell you who was going to pick up the dub here. As you see, Aiden hitting that Canadian Destroyer against, of course, the actual Canadian. And you got to give it up to all 4 men. Say what you will about them.
Here is your winner,
James Lee is your new #1 contender, and he will face the winner of the main event between Dwayne Fox and Landon Kelly for the SCW World Championship. What a hell of a match, folks. But coming up next, we have our main event of the evening. The SCW Women's World Championship will be defended in a steel cage as your champion Champagne Knight takes on Hana Day for what could be the last time. Folks, these women absolutely hate each other, and they will continue to beat the hell out of each other. And that, my friends, is up right now. Let's head down to the ring.
The following contest is a steel cage match and is for the SCW Women's World Wrestling Championship.
Out comes Hana Day, who unfortunately for her did not pick up the victory at Civil War. She faced a beating from the SCW Women's World Champion Champagne Knight one-on-one in a street fight. These women are doing are being pioneers in the SCW universe, with them not just having the first ever women's street fight, but the first ever cage match between women in the women's division. Say what you will about Hana Day, but she is continuing to be a trailblazer here in this women's division. And of course, we know the winner of this match will go on to face the new women's #1 contender in Quinn Ventura. And now here comes Champagne Knight, your SCW Women's World Champion, back in her wrestling attire, because she definitely put on for the streets at Civil War. Dressed in camos and a tank top, ready to fight. She wasn't here to wrestle, she was ready to fight. And now, these women are going to put on another show here for us tonight, because Champagne Knight wants to be done and over with Hana Day. She doesn't think Hana Day continues to deserve these title shots, but somehow, some way, Miss Day finds her way back to the SCW Women's World Championship. Champagne Knight is here to silence the former K-pop star, and finally put this rivalry to rest. And folks, that is what it's all about, the SCW Women's World Championship. Let's head down to the ring for ring introductions.
Introducing the challenger from Seoul, South Korea, Tatem. And her opponent from Las Vegas, Nevada, the SCW Women's World Wrestling Champion, Champagne Knight.
Champagne looking at her world championship that she was successfully defended at Civil War, and she is looking to defend it here again. You got the referee with that world championship raising it up. But these two ladies with that cage lowering around them. This is history making, folks, and here we go. Bella's Rung and Hana Day coming out swinging. Folks, of course, the way to win this cage match is via pinfall, submission, or escaping the cage. And Hana's gonna do what she can. Of course, she has been getting her, let's not beat around the bush here. Hana's been getting her ass whooped by Champagne Knight. In some ways I thought would never end up happening. And look at this already. Hana's looking to get out of the ring, asking the ref to open the door. But Champagne not having that. Hana gets right out of the way, though. Champagne blocking that drop kick. And look at this, Hana. Of course, Hana doesn't want to be in that cage no longer than she has to be. She is trying to get out of that cage so she can just leave with that SCW Women's World Championship. But Champagne Knight, of course, has been putting the boots to her these past few months. And now we got to cover. One. No! Kick out at one. Champagne Knight continues to want to put the hands and feet in the kitchen sink to Hana Day, but Hana getting out of the way. Oh! I think she pulled the hair there. And Hana just taunting Champagne Knight. And Champagne with the block. Hana with the block. And she's throwing Champagne to the ropes. And Hana, oh, tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Hana just beating the hell out of Champagne Knight. Now Hana, oh, just being mad disrespectful by stomping on Champagne there. Hana trying to pick Champagne up. Champagne with the block. Champagne arm drag. Gaining some space there. Champagne throwing Hana. Oh, look at the knee. Champagne is not one to mess with, and she has had enough of Hana Day here. Champagne looking to take out the arm of Hana. But Hana fighting back with a clothesline. Hana looking to just stomping on the arm of Champagne Knight. Now Hana looking to pick up Champagne. Champagne says no. Champagne with another arm drag. Oh, and look at the boot from Champagne Knight. Now Champagne's climbing the cage. She's trying to get out of here with her SCW World Championship in tow. And can she get to the top? Can she get to the top? But Hana Day is coming straight after her. Oh, and just punches Champagne. Continues to punch her, and now Hana's pulling Champagne down from the top. And Hana's just continuously fighting Champagne. And both these women, oh! Champagne falls from the cage. And Hana Day with the chops to Champagne Knight, tossing Champagne. And now Hana's gonna try her turn, and she's gonna try to climb out the cage. We could have a new champion. Champagne's gotta get up. Hana's almost out. Hana's at the top. Champagne is giving chase. But can Hana get out? But no, Champagne Knight. Champagne Knight pulling Hana back in the cage. Hana doesn't want to be in the cage. She wants to get the hell out. She doesn't want to face Champagne Knight. And look at this, Hana fighting back. Champagne falling off. And Hana knows she's got to finish Champagne or else. And Hana, look at this, straight! Straight from Hana Day with that drop. And now look at this. No! Champagne with the dragon screw. Champagne with the pin now. 1. No, kick out at 1. Now Champagne again. Oh, Hana just pushing over Champagne Knight. And Hana with a clothesline. That athleticism from Miss Day. Look at the forearm. And Hana says time is up. Going for that dropkick. No, Champagne gets out of the way. And Champagne Knight. Oh, slamming Hana's head into the mat. Champagne, oh, with a knee drop. And I think Hana Day might have been busted open. Look at that. Taking the arm out of Champagne. Champagne not having it. Champagne getting thrown into the ropes. And Hana Day, another tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Hana will not be denied. And now Hana again climbing the cage. Can she get out this time? Champagne slowly getting up. She's got to get back up there with Hana. And Hana's almost out of the cage. Hana's almost out. Champagne, no! Stopping Hana Day. And Champagne pulling on the leg of Hana. Trying to get her back in this cage. She's going to finish this match her way. And look at this. Oh! Facing the cage and Hana just falls. And then another knee to the face. And folks know what time this is. It's time to pop them bottles. No! Hana gets out of the way. Hana Day sending Champagne Knight to the ropes. And look at this. No! And Hana gets tackled down and Champagne taking her out. Now Champagne trying to go for reversal. DDT, no! Hana with the reversal, like, dang, oh, look at the drop kick. And I think Champagne Knight might be busted open. Look at the crimson mask on the K-pop, on the former K-pop princess. Oh, now Hana taking the leg, taking that leg out. And now Hana's trying to put her face. Can she get up? Wait a minute. Hana Day, Champagne Knight is really favoring that leg. She is favoring that leg, but Hana, it may be too late. Hana can get out of her cage. Is Hana gonna get out the cage? Oh my God, we have a new Women's World Champion. What the hell? Hana Day with the heist of the century. Escaping that cage, defeating Champagne Knight, finally, but not by pinfall or submission. She just escaped the cage. Hana Day has had her number by Champagne Knight has had Hana Day's number this entire time. And this is the only time I've ever seen Champagne in a losing position when it comes to Hana Day.
Here is your winner, and new SCW Women's World Wrestling Champion, Hana Day.
Hana Day is your new SCW Women's World Champion, and I can't believe it. She just escapes the cage, and this is how it's gonna end. My God, I don't know what's gonna happen, but I know Champagne Night is not going to leave this behind. Folks, that has been our time here. Thank you all for tuning in. We will see you next week here on this YouTube channel. Have a good night. Take care of yourselves.